Hello and welcome. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has told the United Nations that Russia has committed the worst war crimes since World War II, accusing the country's military of creating mass starvation and raping and murdering civilians. It comes after images emerged from the town of Bucha following the retreat of Russian forces, showing bodies of civilians lying in the streets and mass graves. Moscow says the pictures are fake and that no civilians suffered any kind of violence while Russian forces were in control of the area. President Zelensky is also warning that the number of dead in Kyiv's other surrounding towns and villages, like Borodyanka, could be even higher. Police there say they believe hundreds of people are buried beneath the rubble of civilian apartment blocks, which were destroyed by Russian shelling, and survivors were prevented from escape. The BBC's Jeremy Bowen has been to Borodyanka and sent us this report.
The destruction in the centre of Borodyanka is the worst for its size I've seen in any of the towns around Kyiv, including much fought over Irpin and Bucha. The worst killing in Borodyanka might have come when these flats were destroyed. A line of them stood here. You can see the gaps.
Up to you, mate. Yeah.
Next door to the rubble, Dmytro Stashevsky inspected his shop.
This is your shop? Apteka, medical, pharmacy. It's a pharmacy, yeah. Destroyed. Everything's gone.
We went upstairs where his wife Svetlana was trying to clean up his mother's flat. Their family is safe, but not their friends in the destroyed building next door.
They were all our neighbours. Shortly after the airstrike, people nearby heard some voices shouting for help. Russian soldiers stopped them digging. They threatened to shoot if they tried.
Dmytro left 30 others in the cellar before the strike. When he went back in the morning, it was full of rubble. All 30 are missing.
You're lucky to be alive, aren't you?
Yes, he said, my wife, mother and daughter were praying for me.
This is a civilian block of flats. Now, only a ballistic missile or an airstrike can do this sort of damage. Under the laws of war, killing civilians and wanton destruction are both crimes, unless it can somehow be proved that that was a military target.
Close by, local people were getting some food, organised by their priest, who said he'd seen the Russians shooting civilians.
You saw civilians being killed by a Russian sniper?
It was the 2nd of March near the petrol station. We were driving along, followed by 2 civilian cars. They just shot them. It was an execution.
Most people here left during the Russian occupation. Svetlana Gontar said coming back made her empty and scared.
Tell us what the town was like before.
Eventually, she said it was very nice, very green. Hundreds of people could be lying dead under the rubble, say the police. Once the heavy lifting gear arrives, they'll know more. Jeremy Bowen, BBC News, Borodyanka.